You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started. What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, reporting for Mobile Command. Gentlemen, there's an old video out there. I think her name was Danielle DiPolito. I might be wrong, but anyway, she was a woman who tried to hire a hitman to off her husband. Now, how many men have fallen victims to murder for hire plots? A lot. Yeah. But this guy in this article is extremely lucky. Now, Lex Luthor sent me the initial article that was very short and didn't have a lot of details in it. So I kind of waited. But Black Pill Radio sent me the updated article that had all the juicy details. Now, this article was updated on the 13th of October. After Bellevue man survived July shooting, King County prosecutors say his ex-wife continued to plot his killing. Wow. Just wow. Before I get into this, now, yeah, you can pretty much find that video where that woman said, yes, I'm 1000% sure I want him dead. But when things actually went down, she was like, oh, he's dead. Oh my God. Let the crocodile tears flowed. But then once they actually brought him out, she was like, oh, honey, blah, blah, blah. And they was like, yeah, you're going to jail for attempted murder for hire. And even though they had her on video, she still tried to say that wasn't me. Wow, I tell you, women are such cowards. Anyway, Baron Lee, a sales manager at a Burien car dealership, said he was walking to his car to go to work on July 10th when an unknown assailant shot him 9 times from point blank range in the parking lot of his Bellevue apartment complex. Wow. 9 times. Move over, 50 Cent. Baron Lee is right up there with you. But I have to question the caliber of round that he used. 9 times? I would bet to say more than likely it was either a 22 or possibly a 380. But, that being said, this guy is extremely lucky. Anyway, he spent a week at Seattle's Harborview Medical Center and had to use a wheelchair for a month after he was discharged. Lee said in a phone interview on Tuesday, the same day King County prosecutors charged his ex-wife and 2 teenage alleged accomplices with premeditated first-degree murder. Lee and his ex-wife have been involved in an acrimonious custody battle over their son, who has special needs and who turned 6 in April, according to Lee and court records. Police say there may be a financial motive behind the murder for hire plot. And Lee confirmed his son has a special needs trust fund that contains, quote unquote, quite a bit of money. I knew where the threat was coming from. It wasn't a surprise. I knew I was in her way for what she wanted and that she was capable of doing it. Lee, 48, said of his ex-wife's alleged plot to have him killed. Prosecutors say Lee's ex-wife, 30-year-old Sharon Kelly of Mount Lake Terrace, was actively plotting with one of the accomplices to quote-unquote complete the job and kill Lee after their failed July attempt, according to charging papers. Wow. Kelly and two Mount Vernon 17-year-olds, Joseph Good and Quincy Mendez, were arrested Thursday and made their first court appearances Friday, according to prosecutors. Okay, let me go ahead and pause. You see, gentlemen, women are going lower and lower in age to get men, or excuse me, in this case, boys, to do men's jobs for them. Yeah, how many teachers and older women target younger men just for sex? Why? Because let's be perfectly honest about something. It's all about them having power over a male. They know they can't do it with grown men, so of course they want to go down to young boys. But the question remains, how is it that she was able to be in contact with these 17-year-olds? Enough to get these guys to want to actually bump off her ex-husband? Yeah, right. Anyway, the attempted murder charges against Kelly includes a domestic violence aggravator, Good, who is not legally allowed to own firearms because he is under 18, was also charged with second-degree unlawful possession of a firearm after police searched his house and found a loaded shotgun under his bed and a .22 caliber rifle in his closet, the charges say. Though Kelly's bail was initially set at $2 million, senior deputy prosecutor Jessica Berliner wrote in charging papers that the court only had quote-unquote limited information about the full extent of the plot to kill the defendant's ex-husband and was unaware what those efforts were ongoing, if those efforts were ongoing. She requested that Kelly, who faces a potential life sentence if convicted, be held without bail, and a judge agreed. Court and jail records show. Yeah, keep that bitch in jail. Good and Mendez, who were both charged as adults, remain in custody at the Judge Patricia H. Clark Children and Family Justice Center, with their bails set at $2 million each, according to the charges. Woo! Ho, ho, ho! Wow. Good and Mendez were appointed defense attorneys to represent them in juvenile court. The Seattle Times reported Saturday. Per court rules, both will be appointed new attorneys now that they have been criminally charged as adults they've been charged criminally in adult or superior court. Court records do not yet indicate which defense attorneys are representing Kelly, Good, and Mendez. According to the charges, Good is the accused shooter, while Mendez is accused of driving him to and from the Bellevue shooting scene. Good was expected to be paid $13,000 for killing Lee and was made to pay Mendez $5,000 for driving him, the charges say. Wow. Kelly filed for divorce from Lee in Snohomish County Superior Court in August of 2015, less than 5 years after the couple married in Clark County, Nevada, court records show. Lee said Tuesday that Kelly had primary custody of their son until 2017. Now, this is going to be key, gentlemen. When Child Protective Services placed him in foster care for neglect, he said he fought for 2 years in dependency court to have his son returned to him, which happened in May of 2019. Hold up, full stop. Why in the hell, if neglect was proven, did they not just turn his son over to him? Well, we all know why. Don't we, gentlemen? We know why. It's because if she was getting child support, the system was taking their cut. So if the child was returned to the father, guess what? The system no longer gets that cut of child support. Yeah, pretty sick system, even though he had to fight 2 years. Oh boy, I tell you, gentlemen, don't have children. Anyway, Lee was granted primary custody and Kelly was allowed overnight weekend visits, he said. I just have to say this. You have to be an absolute piece of crap mother to lose custody of your child. And even then, it is a Herculean task for a man to get custody, even in the best of times. Then, in March, after a number of troubling incidents during child exchanges, a judge revoked Kelly's overnight visitation and required her visits with her son to be supervised, Lee said. Asked if he knew of the allegation that his ex-wife was still plotting to kill him, Lee, who doesn't have use of his right arm and expects to undergo hip replacement surgery as a result of the shooting, replied, "I'm well aware of the situation." Wow. Just wow. Wow. Now, it goes into the charges, so you can go ahead and read that to go ahead and finish out this article. But I'm simply going to say this. This woman and women like her, see, they don't have the courage to actually put the mask on themselves. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. See, they have to get other men to do their violence by proxy. See, this is the big thing with women who want to be, quote unquote, strong, independent. Oh, let's take down the patriarchy. But we need other men to do it for us. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We want to be strong. We want to be equal. But men, we need you to lower yourself to our level. We need you to prop us up. Yeah, right. No. But all in all, gentlemen, this article and women who've carried out or tried to carry out murder for hire plots, yeah. You got to be careful out there, gentlemen. You just never know. But with that being said, I want to put out a call. Every year I've tried to do this, something would happen to my channel. Last year, my channel got outright terminated. The year before that, I had 2 strikes, so I couldn't upload. But hopefully this year, I can actually give you guys an end of October HMT marathon. So I need you guys to start flooding me with HMT articles. You guys know the rules. It has to be husband, wife, ex-husband, girlfriend, boyfriend. It has to do with either, divorce or something dealing with the family court. You guys know how HMT works. So yeah, I got to put out a call. I need more stories. You guys deserve an HMT marathon, and I want to give it to you. Hopefully this year I can make it happen. But yeah, read this article. Let me know what you guys think. And ladies, the power is still metaphorically out. Feminism is definitely against the ropes, and especially with this new round of Rona and the incoming flu season on top of it. Oh, there's about to be some serious liver shots, uppercuts, and just straight up haymakers being thrown at you. But with that being said, definitely more men are going to be putting on the mask. Ladies, you just shown that you're ineffective in doing that. Unless you use sneaky and deceptive means, unlike us men, we are the masters of violence. So when a man puts on the mask, it's going to be a very violent thing. And it is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am out.